Went to a Professor Peterson event a few days ago. I told him he was a pretty good wizard, a person who changes the world around them via verbal and semantic components, i.e. their words and actions. Well, the memes of destruction, which is a great username. That's really nerdy, but I approve.
Hey guys, what's going on? Memes here. In regards to Mr. Hassan Piker and his banning from Twitch, here's the thing. I'm not a big fan of deplatforming people. Don't like the whole digital death penalty thing here. It's like you need to have some form of a redemption arc. Dude man said some insensitive, stupid shit. I mean, it happens. Pardon my French. My apologies to the French. But it's like, come on, man. It's like, within the greater contents, as Mr. Kyle Kalinske, I'll toss his video link in the description below, as he was reviewing it. If you look at the greater context, yeah, I get the gist of what he's saying. It's still offensive. He still had to add the whole in a video game. It's making fun of Mr. Crenshaw, who frickin' he lost his eye while serving in combat. It's not cool, man. You shouldn't drag people through the mud. I guess Mr. Kalinske pointed out the whole a brave mujahideen, that quote unquote quote. My dude, yeah, was it from Rambo? Apparently it was. I mean, I haven't confirmed that, but it's like, it sounds very viable. I mean, Kyle's pretty straight up about that stuff, but it's like, should he be deplatformed? I mean, he said the words. As far as I know, he immediately deleted the stream because he realized, oh, I shouldn't have done that. And Cenk had him on, and he clarified he didn't mean it. I mean, you look at him. I mean, he seemed like dude man that was angry. I believe he was reviewing Representative, I believe, Crenshaw's podcast with Joe Rogan recently. I need to catch up and actually basically listen to the whole thing. But as far as it goes, man, it's like, yeah, you have the freedom of speech to say that, man. But again, as I'll keep on saying, just because you have the right to say it, it doesn't always mean you should. I mean, again, the broadcast isn't available right now, so I can't really go back and watch the whole thing. But it just seems like Dude Man was angry. Dude Man was pissed. I mean, apparently something happened. He kind of seemed a bit triggered. And I mean, let's face it. If somebody gets triggered, or if we're in a very emotional state, we often say things in the heat of the moment as well. And it's just, he got angry, he deleted it, and then you take down his entire Twitch channel, man. And just, that's not cool. And it's just like, even with the whole what was it, the Patreon thing, and like Jack Conte with the whole Sargon thing back when he got deplatformed like a year ago. You're looking at what's happening. It's like, well, maybe you had apologized or clarified. It's like, did you communicate that? And that's the thing with just a lot of this big social media. Before, back in the day, if you had a shop, you had a vendor or something, if all of a sudden something's going to happen, it's like they would have the rules in the contract, it would be clear, and you'd have all that legalese. And I'm just sitting there thinking, I'm like, wait a second. I still remember when the Apple terms of service was like, I think 42 pages, and I think I got to like 38 or so, and I'm just like, geez. Now when you're talking about a lot of these sites with over 100 pages to review, it's like, okay, so of these 100-ish pages of terms of service, you do not explicitly state exactly what is covered here. Because all I remember from reviewing those contracts, I'm like, all right, you have no rights, you have no rights, our word is final, and basically a lot of things that, at least from the basic contract law, business law 101 that I took, is basically if a contract is so one-sided that you basically have, it's considered unconscionable. However, since we're in the United States and we do believe in actually supporting contracts, which is one of the founding things within our constitutional republic, it's that if part of it is just so outrageous and so egregious, that part can be thrown out while maintaining the rest of the contract as well as possible. That's typically what a judge or a third party arbitrator would do in that respect, as far as my knowledge. Again, I am not an attorney. That's Mr. Memes. But as far as everything goes with this, it's like if somebody makes a mistake, it's just okay. We need some communication here. I know at least with the EU pending articles that they're looking at passing, one of the big things that everyone like glossed over is if you're a large social media company like that, you need to have a phone number, i.e., you need to be a jingle jangle somebody up, reach out and touch somebody and say, "Hi, I have a problem," and speak to a human being. Because right now, as far as I know, typically if you have over 100,000 or so subscribers, you end up having like a representative, and those representatives, they can only do what they have the power to do and that they're informed of. And if there's stuff happening on the back end that they're not informed of, it's just, what are you going to do? So it's just, this is becoming an established industry, and the all law always lags behind technology. It's just, we're just looking for more clarification. And you know what? If somebody screws up, we all screw up. We all do stupid every single day. We need some penance in this world. We need a way back. Do I know how to do that? No. But I'm too young and narcissistic not to try, so. Hey guys, thanks everyone for watching up to this point, and